Hello everyone and welcome to Aussie Cake Decorating. Today I'm going to show you how to do a Garret frill on the edge of a cake. In order to determine where you're going to put it on the side of your cake, you're going to need one of these. It's got 2 points. So what you do is you get it to the width that you want it, where you want your frill to start on the edge of the cake, and just going around the edge of the cake, mark the line where you're going to put your first frill. Now I could get away with just a single frill on this cake, so I want to make it just that little extra special, so I'm going to put an extra frill. So just reduce the size or increase the size and put one just a little bit above the other, probably only 6mm. That's just over 1/2 centimetre, or about 1/3 of an inch. So once you've marked the cake out with the lines where you're going to place your Garret frill, just put the cake to the side for now so I can show you exactly how to do the Garret frill. So to make a Garret frill, you're going to need a Garret frill cutter. As you can see, it's got that scalloped edge and a straight edge, and of course you're going to need a knife just to cut the ends. This is what you call a continuous Garret frill cutter, but you can get other types and styles. For a Garret frill, I like to use just a little bit of fondant, and I like to put a pinch of Tylose in with it. And all that does is make it a little bit quicker to set. You can therefore get a little bit of movement happening. I also like to add a little bit of Kofa, which is a vegetable shortening. And all that does is puts a little bit of a shine to it, and it makes it certainly a lot easier to roll out and to get nice and smooth. So once you've rolled your fondant out very, very thinly, just get your Garret frill cutter and cut out one section. Be sure to press it down evenly all over, and then just get a knife if you've got a Garret friller like mine and cut the edges like so. So as you will see, you're left with a shape like that. And what you're going to do with this is get a fair bit of potato flour on your hand so that nothing sticks to it. Get one of your rounded toothpicks and just lay that Garret frill over your finger like that. Because what you're going to do is you're going to just work the toothpick, roll it backwards and forwards, lifting it so it doesn't stick to your finger on the scallop section. And what we're doing is we're going to create a little bit of movement in the frill. So just keep doing that all the way along the Garret frill. And don't forget to keep lifting it, and even add more potato flour to your fingertips if you need it. And the next thing we do, now that we've done that, just lift them up. Add a little bit of movement to the frill. Like so. You can have some bits up, some bits down, like that. And then you attach it to a cake with some flour glue. So I will turn mine over and apply some flour glue. And then just using a tool, just lift it up again so that as it's drying, it does get a little bit of motion happening in there. As you can see, and then start on the next layer. So that's the first layer. Now we're going to put another layer just above that one. So the end product is that you've got 2 rows of Garret Frill. And as they're drying, just remember to just gently lift them into place, like that. This is almost dry, in fact. And in order to finish off that Garret Frill, so you don't have that raw edge along here, you can do a row of royal icing snail trail, or you could do embroidery, or if you were very clever, you could even put some little flowers along there. Because this is a Christmas cake, I'm going to put some holly and berries at different intervals around the cake, but on the very top layer I'm just going to do a royal icing snail trail. So that's the overall effect of the Garret Frill. It's very, very pretty, and as I said, if you're doing any cake entries in shows or exhibitions, this is just another technique that will win you some points. So it's not that difficult, it just takes a little bit of practice, and there you have it.